We're live. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Wow. Last night, what a great fun time. Thank you for those of you who showed up for the live stream yesterday. That was incredible. I really enjoyed it and loved seeing so many old friends and making some new friends and yeah, it was great. My only regret is that I can't read the comments while I'm playing because I screw up too much, and then when I don't, I see comments that I really think were great, and I wish I could have responded to immediately, but I can't because I'm playing. Stez Mutiny, you're credible too, brother. Thank you, Stez. That means a lot. I really appreciate that. People came out for that. That was really fun, and I've been doing a few of these live streams. I'm happy when I get asked to do live streams to help raise money and awareness for something crucial. That means even more because I still get to play and I still get to engage with people all over the world, but we're all doing it to make something happen for somebody who's in need of it. So that's really thank you, Jay. I was getting a kick out of a lot of your comments. I went back and read through the comments, and again, I always sort of feel left out because if I don't engage while I'm live, it's sort of pointless because you go back and you read something and it's pretty funny. But anyway, thank you for being there yesterday. I'm just out and about. It's beautiful today. It's really hot, but there's a little bit of a breeze, so it's really nice where I'm at. And I just went and picked up some cat food. Very exciting rock and roll lifestyle. Great set list. Thanks. And I ended up leaving off about 7 or 8 songs that I had planned. I think I did too much talking yesterday. Hello, Peru. Laki? How do you say that? I want to say that correctly. Laki? Thank you. But yeah, I left off some songs, and what was I gonna say? I do this all the time. Anyway, yeah, it was Leaky. Okay, thank you, Leaky. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm going to try and put one of these together. I'm going to try to shoot for an earlier time slot so that people from other countries can check in at a reasonable hour. And because I get a lot of people who are in Europe or in South America or in Asia, and they say, well, I wanted to see the live stream, but I can't, it's too late or it's too early or something. So try to make it so that everybody can come by and listen and hang out with me. That would be ideal. So I'm going to try to put that together fairly soon, within the next week or two. So be on the lookout for that. And if you happen to be, in America and it's still too late, but you're awake, stop on by. Dork Central, I really hope one of those songs you dropped wasn't my list. Oh, I can't read that. That was the first 7-second song I ever heard, and it would make me so happy to hear it someday. I didn't play that yesterday, Dork Central, but I pondered it, and it's funny. I did that recently on one of these live streams a few months ago, and I had practiced it because I hadn't played it in a while. And I don't know if you've heard Jonah Matranga's version. Jonah's a dear friend, and he did a version that's just so beautiful and so perfect that now when I hear it, when I try to play it, I feel like I'm mimicking him, which is really odd. It's an odd thing. I do that. Matt Skiba covered a 7-second song, Soul to Keep, and I went back to try to play that song, and now I sound like I'm trying to play Matt's version of my song. So it's funny how that works, but it's a testament to the people who cover those songs, who do such a good job, that I almost feel like I don't feel the need to play them, even though I really love those songs. But I will play my list because I love playing that song, and it has a great meaning to me. So let me see what I just missed. Definitely, I'll be on whenever I get the notification. Excellent. Yeah, thanks for everybody. If you would hit the notification button. I'm slowly but surely starting to understand how this YouTube stuff works, but because I'm going to do these regularly. Dude, the set was awesome. I can't wait for the next one. Also, I'm jealous of the Kelly weather. It's freezing back. Where are you at, Jack? Are you back east? Is it cold out there right now? That's the thing. When you're in California, you sort of automatically think, oh, everybody's like hot. Oh, Philly. Okay. Well, I hope it warms up there soon. I actually wouldn't mind some cold East Coast weather. I'm one of those freaks that likes all the years of touring. I love being, I don't like necessarily driving in snow, but I love being on the East Coast when it's cold and kind of rainy. and even snowy, I don't mind so much. But I think that's just because we get so little. I mean, we don't even get much rain here in Sacramento, which is, for me, is not good, because I like the rain. I don't mind the rain at all. I hated it when I was a kid, but now I can deal with it. Driving in it is kind of bad because, look, I was born and mostly raised in California, and I love California, but we are some of the worst drivers on the planet. California's drivers, we really stink. I'd like to think I'm a good driver, but man, I just, when it starts to rain, or the weather gets a little weird, the winds kick up, everyone loses their minds out here, and it's just really hard to drive. I partially drive for a living, and so I notice it a lot. I'm on the road a lot, and people are just driving like assholes, and it's a bummer. But it is nice, and my wife and I bought a little, if you've heard this story, I apologize. Last summer, I bought a little swimming pool, a little kid swimming pool. It's like a 10-foot, it's just like one of those blow-up, those inflatable swimming pools. It's like 10 feet long, and maybe, I don't know, 8 feet wide, 7 feet wide, and it stands about 3 feet. It's just it's mostly for kids. But I bought one for 20 bucks, blew it up, put some water in our backyard, and that saved my life last summer. That really did. It was like, I'd wake up, and before I do anything, I'd just get in the pool, and everything would instantly feel okay. I could take on the day, go out and do errands or deal with stuff, and I felt better about it. So I blew it up recently. It sat all winter, and I thought it was shot, and then I just got it all cleaned up, and I inflated it, and I found a hole. So I patched up the hole, and I thought I fixed it up. I put water in it and got into it one day, and then my wife noticed that there was air escaping. So I've been patching this fucking thing up for the last 2 days, and I finally think I made it work. So today, she and I were sitting in the little kiddie pool in our backyard with our dogs staring at us like we're a couple of freaks, which probably is not too far from the truth. Jay Arellano says, especially since the shutdown, so many fools on these Sacramento roads. Yeah, so man, it's like, I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is, because we have parts of California, they're a little, tough to maneuver. So if you grew up in that, I lived in Reno for years, and I drove in snow and ice, but I think just traveling with the band for so many years, you just learn how to drive better. You drive defensively. You know how to use your brakes. You know how to not go too fast when you're, going down a steep, incline. But people just don't think about that stuff, so they lose their minds. Anyway, I'm not here to talk about the weather. I just wanted to say hello, Witch's Brew. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for being there last night. That was great. But I want to get out of here and go do a couple of errands, and then I'm going to go to work. So once again, my deepest gratitude for you guys. The sun's driving me nuts here. For you guys showing up last night, that meant the world to me. I really wasn't sure how many people would show up, and I really wasn't sure how it was going to go off, because I just, there's so much technical stuff to do to get those things to look and sound even relatively okay. And I'm always thinking about that when I'm trying to also just play the songs, and sometimes it gets in my head. But you guys were good sports and very supportive, and I appreciate that. Thank you. It was a nice night. It was really cool, and I want to do it again soon. So you guys be well. Have a great rest of the weekend. People love hearing 97 seconds. Well, maybe some out the shizzy. That's my goal, is to try to be able to pull off some of those songs. Keep in mind, I didn't. That was one album that I didn't write. Usually I write the majority, if not all of the songs. That was one album where I barely wrote any of the music on that record, and I didn't play on any of that stuff, guitar. So I never learned how to play those songs on the guitar. And so learning is really, that's the key. But I'm gonna try, for sure. All right, you take care as well, you guys, and we'll talk to you soon. All right, bye.